Magyars is gonna be the more aggressive Civ here because they get the cheaper scouts, they get the free attack upgrades, so that allows them to attack early in Feudal Age, early in Castle Age with just really strong units. Poles, they like to hit a little bit later once they get the Schlachta privileges. They get a lot more later, but they're gonna have worse army in the early ages. So you want to be knowing that you have to go aggressive as Magyars, and the Poles player should know that he doesn't have to go aggressive. He can chill on a better economy. Yeah, exactly. You have to damage Poles anyways. Now Poles could just do Trush, like they have options, but yeah. Anyways, so forward berries, back gold, not a bad map. The stones are a bit outside. Whew. Stones are a bit on the outside, so that can be a little bit rough. But you could wall to the edge here. Walling in front of the berries to here and then like to this edge could be okay. They're pretty big walls, but you're kind of tucked in a corner, so it's okay. You'd have two gold access, and then the stone. It's pretty good. And then this could get a TC on it, although there's a hill that could get sieged. And so yeah. So far so good though. Nothing much to say. Look at this, 0 idle TC pretty much. Is this 960 or is this 2K? We don't know. This lumber camp, a 2K wouldn't place it here though. Would place it right here. And put 2 vills in the hole. Or actually, no, they wouldn't even place it on this wood line. They'd use a back wood line. Placing it on the forward wood line is quite the liability. Okay. Oh, TC boar lure trick. Oh, we were almost a little late there. That was close. Nice. Okay. The houses are almost a little too far forward. Like, you could place them a little closer to the berries. The more forward you place them, the more walling you have to do. And they get a little more exposed. But they do protect the vills better from archers, if you're worried about archers. There we go. Okay, looking good. Nobody got housed at pop 15. That's a classic. Full work. Yeah. This is the correct way to wall for him. This house is not very good for blue, though. He should have put it in front of the gold and then walled kind of in front. He has back stone, though, so I guess he doesn't even need to take the gold as the poles, but still. There we go. Bringing it in. Let's see if we have any issues here. Oh, did we garrison 7? No, we garrison 6. Oh, perfect. Perfect lure here. Probably a second wood line would be good on this map. This fifth woodcutter could have gone down here. That would have been perfect. You don't want to oversaturate the one camp if you don't have to. So 4, like 3 or 4 in a camp is good. 5 is like maximum. You really don't want to go, you really don't want to go over 4, but a lot of the time you want to have 9 on the way up, so you kind of have to have 5 on one. But you don't need to just take one camp here. So in this situation where you have this back wood line, you probably want to just use this wood line as well and make another lumber camp. The 100 wood that you spend on the lumber camp will pay for itself pretty quickly due to the efficiency gains that you get. So it ends up not costing you anything, and you just have more resources overall. Nice try with the lure. You need to go scout, though. Pre-milled rush hits at 7:30, which is right now. So if he wanted to be a gamer and he pre-milled rushed you, you would be taken off of berries right now. You got loom, though, so you'd be okay, but... Yep. Luring deer. Yeah, 950 luring deer. Game's getting tough, man. Pre-milled rush at 950. I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, these players have no idle TC pretty much. And on the way to Feudal Age. Like, the Dark Age is actually just pretty solid. Obviously, there are some minor issues, but, like, not anything major so far. I mean, this not having a second lumber camp here, I would probably consider the biggest issue. Maybe it is a major issue. It will hurt you, like, you're not going to have as much wood. It's good if you're trying to hit, like, a really fast rush timing, but if you're going to go scouts, well, you're going archers, never mind, but even if you're going archers here, it's like, you can afford the second lumber camp. It's fine. You think your barracks was late? Yeah, it looked like you wanted to go men-at-arms, but then you kind of forgot the barracks, so now it's like, you just go straight archers. You definitely don't want to, like, make militia if you're late to it, because they're not going to do anything. And also, pole vills, they're just going to regenerate, too, so you don't want to, you can't really damage them. The fact that his forward is kind of good. He should have placed it maybe on the top side, just to give a little bit less space out on the map. Like, he placed it here. It could have been, like, up a little bit. But anyways, it's fine. Yeah, your walls are good. Like, you could have walled yourself in the corner. Actually, if you walled yourself in the corner, it would have been just as much walling, probably. So, I think that, yeah, especially this back one. If you have to wall it like this, it's probably not going to be very good. Like, instead of this back one, you could wall to the edge here, and then wall to the edge here. And it's the same amount of walling, except for that your opponent can't, like, go behind your base. But then if you do it like that, you might as well have this connected to this wood line. This is still good. So it's really, like, the same distance to go from here to here as it is, like, here to here. So, anyways. Oh, we're gonna go stay. Okay. So you're doing something kind of nonsensical here, like going on gold and then making the stable. Because what are you gonna use the gold for? You can't use it for anything here. We're a little bit late using the stable here. Oh, but you got the deer in. That's good. But you're not using your stable. You're having idle vills. Idle vills here. Fix the economy. Use your select all idols. Here we go. We need to work. And you're still not using the stable. So you can see this is a big problem. Wait, we're getting a blacksmith. What are we doing? You gonna go for, like, forging? No, you have forging. You could go for armor? Like, did you think you added a range? I'm kind of confused here. Yeah, it almost starts to look like FC if you're not going to add any stable units. But you don't have enough food. You can't actually FC this. That's your only deer. That's going to be, like, less than 200. There's not very much here. Even with the market, this is going to be pain. You're going to sell the stone, and you're going to, like, have to idle a little bit. This is going to be absolute pain. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend rushing at this level, because it can mess up the macro. Like, already, we're kind of doing, like, weird stuff here. Yeah, you need Dark Age farms. If you're going to go, if you, like, want to FC, you need Dark Age farms on Arabia. Unless you have, like, a special bonus for it, but Magyars have nothing. So, yeah, you're going to idle. Oh, Horse Collar? Wait, what are you doing now? Now you're changing your plan. Now it's like, okay, now I'm going to play Scouts, but it's like, yeah, I think I used to be like this too. Like, I wanted to get the most efficiency out of everything. But honestly, like, you just got to get Dark Age farms sometimes. Getting Horse Collar here slowed you down a lot. You just wanted to get Horse Collar, or, like, you get Horse Collar later, but if you had, like, 3 farms in Dark Age, then you can make it work. But, I mean, you don't really want to FC. At this elo, you probably can get away with it, but, oh, double bit as well. So it's like, we're just slowing down the uptime. I think you don't really have a coherent strategy here. So, I think if you want to really improve, you want to go into the game with a plan, and you want to just, like, execute the plan. If you're going to go Scouts, you go Scouts. You like, get the stable, you make the Scouts, you go forward and attack. Like, that's the basic Scout strategy. And you avoid spears, hopefully. But if you just, like, make a bunch of random buildings and don't really have a plan, it's like, doesn't look super optimal. Okay. But you'll be up soon. You can sell the stone and go up, or you can just chill. Stable already paid out. Yeah. I mean, does Blue even see the stable though? Blue didn't even scout, so it's like, I don't think Blue even scouted. So, I mean, he would have made those spears either way. Yeah, both players not too bad at keeping the TC running. I mean, Blue is struggling a little bit here, but yeah, as poles, you want to have, instead of just making them around the TC, you just make another full work and you just make them around a full work. He actually had, like, enough for a full work here and a full work on this side. It would have been really good. There we go. Wheelbarrow, okay. And you're going to click up after wheelbarrow, so it's good. Oh, you force dropped a little early. Okay, buying the food. There you go. Force drop the berries, maybe? Oh, you didn't even need to. There you go. Beautiful. And we're up. Only one villager worth of idle time after all that. So you have the basics down, that's for sure. In terms of economy management. Your economy management is good. Now, the strategy, that's probably what's holding you back here. At least, like, to some extent. You don't even have a basic strategy down. That's the thing. Oh, also, when you shift queue farms like this, the last action should be a right click on the farm so that they all build one farm and then they all disperse to their own farm. If you shift queue and keep them on the shift queue, they'll, like, all build the next farm, and that's less efficient. Because each builder only adds, like, a third of a builder. So it's just, like, one additional action at the end of that chain, and it increases the efficiency. Okay. So we're going to go for knights, it looks like. 2 stables. We've got bloodlines coming in. Yeah, only 4 on gold. When you're going to go for 2 stable knights, you want to have 9 or 10 on gold. You didn't know that one? Yeah, there's a lot of these little efficiency tricks that they're easy to do if you know them. But, yeah. And using shift queues and stuff like that. There's so many things that you can do. Okay, but yeah. 9 or 10 on gold for 2 stable knights, because you're not going to have enough. You're going to be able to boom, though. But you have enough farms. Well, 19 farms. You have enough farms to support your, like, 3 TCs right away. So 3 TCs makes the most sense for how your eco is set up here. 19 farms is, like, okay if you're spamming from 2 stable knights. But, yeah, I mean, it is a bit much if you're going to add TCs. But we'll see what you do. Like, obviously, your plan is to go knights, but you don't have enough on gold. So that's something that you can think about on the next, or on the way to the next age. Think about if you have enough on resources, especially gold. Like, that's the main thing. If you're going to spam knights, 9 or 10 on gold for 2 stables. It's good. You can get, like, the upgrades, I guess. Like, you don't even have the armor, so you get the armor. But yeah, adding the 2 TCs. You have the perfect resources to add the TCs here. Look at that. TC here. TC on a gold mine on the outside, like here. Or here. I mean, it's sketchy on the front, but, you know, TC here, 100%. TC here, and a TC here. Beautiful. You're golden. There you go. But we're sitting on the resources, right? So we're not doing anything with the res. You want to use the res. Res in the bank doesn't do anything, but, you know, if you spend it, invest into more economy, that's good. Also, you have mobility, you have, like, husbandry and everything, so your opponent can't have anything. You just send your guys forward, exactly. Just even patrol them into his spears. You kill the spears before Pike. Although he has Pike now. You can kill, if you kill these 2 Pikes, and then you kill, like, this guy, and then these 3, and then this guy, you can actually win this fight. He needs to keep his Pikes kind of more together. But you actually might be able to get in. Magyar with the +2. I would just send a knight back there, honestly. 1 knight's fine. Okay, go, 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 go. The earlier you hit, the less your opponent's going to have, right? So you want to hit as early as possible. That's the difference between your opponent having 4 Pikes and having 8 Pikes. So, I mean, that was good. You only took, like, 1 hit. Oh, that's going to be bad, though. Oops. Wait, what is this? A castle? What? A 3-ville castle with no military support in the middle of nowhere. I love it. He secures your stone. Okay, oh, here you go. Here's your time. And +2's in. Perfect. This is a perfect timing attack. You can run under the TC, no problem. Don't get stuck up here. Oh, you got in. Oh, leave 2 here and go for the next one. Yeah, just leave him. You don't need to. Oh, he broke it. Oh, I think you control clicked. You just want to patrol in that situation. Control click can be good, but oh, you're gonna get trapped maybe. Whew. Nice, he didn't trap you. I would run to the back for sure. Like, you might lose these knights, but honestly, like, you get damage. Just don't lose them, like, for free against these Pikes. Hey, you're actually microing them. How's the macro at the same time? 33-second idle TC. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, if you could break yourself out, that would be super good. Just, like, run around until these 2 break it out. Oh, man. Look at these tactics. High-level tactics here. But look, we're just floating the exact resources. You could have easily had a TC, 2 TCs for free, with farms for free, basically, just with your float. And you could have been +10 bills, +20 bills, something like that. So that's where we're struggling. You actually had a really good strategy for Castle Age. The eco management, getting more farms, was not so good, but the strategy has worked really well. You weren't quite paying attention there, but that's fine. Like, you did the damage. Once you do damage, you can just fall back on boom. You can just boom. Like, you don't need to do too much. You're avoiding, like, killing this monk this whole time. Yeah, I mean, this is working really well for you. At this point, like, if you don't lose your knights, you like, win 100%. If you lose your knights, you've still done enough damage to justify losing them. But, you know, if you can snowball, if you had, like, 20 knights here, you just make a Siege Workshop forward, and you can even ram push. Or mangonels. I mean, you're gonna lose all the knights, though. But it's fine. Chuck, thanks for the 8 months. There we go. Alright, anyways. So this castle doesn't really do too much. You can just ignore it. But look at this wood float this whole time. This is why you're not, like, this is basically 1300, 1400 level strategy and execution with the knights, but the spending the wood here is why you are still at this elo and not like 1300. Because honestly, it's looking pretty solid, but the follow-up is not really there. Like, the strategy, knight strategy is pretty basic. Feudal Age, you didn't really have much strategy. But yeah, this TC could have been on Castle Age, and it would have been so good. Well, 2 TCs on Castle Age, and you would have had... Obviously, it's harder to do, because you have to add more farms while you're playing with the knights, but, you know, that's what you got to do. This won't really do anything. Obuks still die to knights. Like, they're not actually the greatest. Yeah, another one here. You want to be looking at your wood count a lot. I think you're just not really looking at the wood count. Once you notice you have some wood float, you got to spend it. Yeah, just run back to the TC. It's all good. You might be able to fight this. Oh yeah, he's not paying attention. Oh, I would just fight that. You have full upgrades, right? You don't even need the TC fire here. Here we go. Yeah, it's all good. Knights are a pretty beastly unit. Yeah, you just engage. No, don't touch your units, man. You just win the fight. Just kill his guys. You let him go. You're trying to use the TC fire, but you don't need to. You still crush him with the knights alone. So you kind of let him go there by trying to bait him into the TC fire. But anyways, this castle, you just don't even care. Like, this castle doesn't do anything. It's ranging some farms, or like one farm and some houses and a stable. This is where you're probably gonna get tunnel visioned on this, though. You actually can't fight this anymore now that he has the pikes. No, don't. Well, maybe. He only has 3 fills, but like, you're fighting under the castle for no reason, right? Just go to his base. Oh, don't get stuck. No. Just go to his base. This is the thing, like, you can just ignore this. It's not a big deal. You don't need to deny this. Oh, and we're just attacking the palisade wall. Oh, you were winning until that happened, basically. You just needed to ignore this. That's the best counter to castle drop, is just ignore it. And go to his base. He's stonewalled, but he put basically a hole here, so you just go in there. He's not, like, this isn't doing anything. Exactly, you could have just placed a castle once you had enough. That would stop his push anyways. Castle in here, even. But we kind of just threw... We basically threw Imperial Age resources for no reason. And that is going to hurt. Because we don't really have the food economy. This is where... I mean, you're still way ahead in terms of the vills. You just have to spend the wood on farms. Poor decision making is the problem in 9XX Elo. Yeah. Well, and the thing is that people at this level don't really have the experience as well. You kind of have to throw a bunch of units sometimes to realize why it's bad. Like, if you have 2 units that you don't really know about, like, say that they released a new DLC and like, you don't know how they stack up against each other, you kind of have to, like, see them battle before you know what's going to happen the next time you do that battle. So, it's kind of okay to throw units as long as you learn that it's not good to do the next time. We have 2 hammers here. Oh, yeah, there you go. But, see, you care too much about these castles. Like, your castle already stops him from advancing. If you want to be really safe, you just make some stone walls from here. But you don't need to ever fight this army. Oh yeah, we don't have any farms here. This is where Poles starts to get pretty scary, though. You have lots of knights, though. I mean, you could definitely go to his base. If you know his dudes are here, you can go to his base, because he can't do anything with these. Just because you have the castle. And you're going to have another castle, too. You could make another castle here. One option for you is to just stop producing things and then go imp. But it looks like you're going to go for a forward castle. Now, if you go for a forward castle, you need military to support it. So this is a great castle if you bring your knights. But you're leaving your knights at home. So this is like, you're just hoping your opponent's not going to see it. But honestly, if you brought your knights here, that would be a good castle. But since you're not bringing your knights, it's not that great. Okay, you're bringing them now, but it's a little late. Oh, you actually don't have a hole here properly. Anyways, I mean, he only has pikes. It's fine. You'll still get it up. It'll be fine. Could have been more forward. I mean, it's a pretty good spot. Yeah, it could have been one tile forward, actually. It'll go up. This tower's way too late, and it's not going to do anything. If it was one more tile forward, and then you got Fletching and Bodkin, you'd actually range the TC, though. And you're not going to range that TC. I would have placed it more on this TC. Oh, wow. He really messed up with the placement here. So it looks like he's going in with his Obuk now. Oh, you made a house wall. Okay. Stone walls would have been better. The house wall is okay, but it does still go down. Oh, wow. He really wanted to deny this. Well, your opponent's economy is looking pretty rough now. There we go. But the moment you went to his base, the moment you're gonna, like, just win the game. So, definitely could have gone forward a little early. Like, when you see he has 2 castle investment here, if I see this on high level, I know he's going imp. And he's gonna treb me, most likely. Although, on high level, he'd probably have siege, like mangonels, rams, and stuff if he's doing a castle age push. Otherwise, it's gonna be trebs. Yeah, he's gonna have that. I mean, you don't really care too much about getting in. Oh, let's see another castle here. Just put it here. Or just, like, get it on this side or something. Okay. You're focused too much on the house walls. This doesn't matter. Just run the vills. I mean, I guess he's spending a lot of time doing this. Sometimes house wall is not the solution. Sometimes you just want to run. Okay, neither player is really focusing here. And he's also stand ground, so he's not getting any damage. Wait, oh, you got in with some vills. Wait, what? You only do 1 damage per hit against the castle, unfortunately. So until you get sappers, it's not a good idea to fight castles with vills. Vills do have a bonus damage against like buildings and stone constructions, but it just doesn't work on castles. I think, do castles has like some kind of resistance or something? I don't even know. I can't remember. Okay. We're on this gold. That's nice. Magyar Hussars. The Omega Brain move would be to transition into CA right now. Cav Archers is actually the perfect play for you right now. Because you want to get Fletching and Bodkin for your TC, or your castle here as well. And the castle at home and the TCs, it helps. And yeah, I mean, Poles are particularly weak against Cav Archers. I mean, they can go ARB, but Cav Archers can be really strong. And Magyars have really good Cav Archers, of course, once you get recurve bow. These Obuk, they're not... He doesn't even have full upgrades. Like, they're fine. I think that... Well, the thing is that blue is an imp. But... Well, that treb went down. Magyar Hustlers with the bonus against siege is pretty good. We're throwing units again, though. We don't need to fight under the castle. Basically, the idea behind this was to kill the treb and then get out. Because what happens? He's going to make another treb, and you need to dive again, but you're going to lose your army. Not sure CA work at 900 level. Oh, I think Time to Pop Off has pretty decent unit control, though. It's just he's making weird decisions. Like, that's the main thing. Yeah, see, losing those, now he's going to start making trebs again, and he's going to actually kill you. You needed those units alive. Ooh, man, we're streaming units in. Ooh, that's bad. Okay. Houses. Yeah, honestly, like, just give up on this. You don't even care about this. You probably should deal with these in your base. He can't kill the TC, I don't think. Oh, he shift queued. You know what he did? He clicked a villager, and it went in the TC, and he shift queued away so that they would retreat. But they didn't do that because there's a bug that if they garrison, the units, they try to find the villager, but he's in the TC, so they can't. And they just go to the center of the TC. I've never actually let them go that far in, but yeah, they just chill. That was really annoying. So he's trying to use his shift queue micro, which is good, but it's bugged, so you still have to pay a little bit of attention. Yeah. So anyways. That was good because, well, you threw all your knights, now he threw all his Obuk, but you're ahead because you have the huge economy and he doesn't, so that worked out really well for you. That pretty much just relieved all the pressure, so now you can just chill. You just go up to Imp, you do whatever you want from here. So I think we're going to speed it up because you will just win very easily from here. Fighting under the castles, though. Not the greatest idea. You keep trying to kill these villas, and you actually get them this time, too. But, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. He's eating. Eating the zebra and the knights there. What a scene. 22 vills, though. How has he still got this score lead? What is this? He's just making Obuk. He's so dead, though. You wouldn't notice by the score, though. Crazy. It's just because you're throwing so many units into his castles. That's why. That's why the score is like this. Because he's killing your units, even though he doesn't have any units to kill them with. Just because you're kind of like throwing stuff. Red needs to learn adding more TC, yeah. I think blue made TCs at least, but he definitely idled his TCs a lot. And, yeah, I mean, red, time to pop off. Just gotta get the TCs on Castle Age. So practicing your 3 TC boom. 3 TC boom with Knight Spam. It's like just the most common Castle Age opening. You've got the Knight Spam down. Gotta have that 3 TC boom at the same time. Probably exploration, yeah. Oh, look at the Magyar Hussars. Wait, we probably have Corvinian army as well, don't we? These things are probably not costing any gold. Just the trash unit spam at this stage. Why even go Imp? We can, oh, man. We can just keep throwing units under this castle. Castle with 40 kills already. Crazy, and we're not even in trash wars yet. The kill counts on some of these castles. Oh yeah, this is the big castle. Magyar unique unit, not good in castle. Yeah, it's situational for like picking off some siege units when you need to, but yeah. Go Imp! Go Imp! Nice. He didn't wall it properly. I mean, if he walled his Trebin properly, he would kill your castle. Oh, that's another Treb. That was good. So we're stuck in the castle? Wait, what? Did I miss something? I must have died. GG. It was, yeah. I see that bug once in a while these days. Units just phasing into stuff. Well played. Lots to work on, but you're good at doing the eco management, which is good to see. Very nice.